You seven will go stand with Sarah. And then the rest of us, we're the garden. I started working here in my current position as the manager for the Center for Urban Agriculture in April this year. So not too long, but I actually got involved back in 2011. The University of Tennessee got a grant from the Tennessee Department of Health Project Diabetes to put in a youth vegetable garden to kind of offset diabetes and obesity in a high-risk population. So I was the gardener for that project, and so we installed the very first vegetable garden in the Center for Urban Agriculture here in 2011, and the Center for Urban Agriculture has kind of blossomed from that. So I'm really thrilled to come back here and be a part of the project again. So the Center for Urban Agriculture's mission is to help people grow food for themselves and others, and that actually fits into the Knoxville Botanical Gardens mission of growing gardens, honoring history, cultivating community. So the Knoxville Botanical Gardens is located right in the very center of what's called a food desert, which means that people don't have sufficient access to fresh fruits and vegetables, whether the cause is, not enough stores selling them in the area, and also not enough transportation to easily go to the stores that do sell it. So we're really targeting our immediate neighbors right here. We've got an apartment complex where folks could easily just come down here and tend a plot for only $30 a year. That includes water, plants, access to our education stuff, and volunteer groups too. And so we're really focused on that one apartment complex. We have people who live in homes all around us who realistically could grow fruits and vegetables in their own landscape. So they get all of the same benefits, but without renting a plot from us. And then we're located on a ridge, so if part of the problem of being in a food desert is not having transportation to get to fresh fruits and vegetables, it's not realistic for everybody in this community to come up here and rent a plot and grow here if they're at an apartment complex that's a couple miles away. So we partner with neighborhood organizations and other nonprofits that work on improving access through community gardens and community service gardens and food pantries and that sort of thing. So it's not just expecting everybody to come to us, we're also going out to these different organizations to help them in achieving our mutual goals.
Keep Knoxville Beautiful was founded in 1978 as part of a movement to clean up Knoxville for the World's Fair. And we're an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. So getting trash pickup organized is one of our biggest goals, and we also educate kids and adults about recycling and proper waste management. Also on reducing waste, because that's really the most important part of all of it. So we do a lot with just waste and keeping our community looking clean.
The Knoxville Botanical Gardens is about 50 acres, and we only have a handful of staff. Inside the Knoxville Botanical Gardens, the Center for Urban Agriculture is 10 acres, and I'm the only staff for that. So if we didn't have volunteers, then we wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff we do. So the things that the Johnson University volunteers are doing today are so important, not just in the short term of removing weeds and making the garden more beautiful, but actually this project right now, pulling out all the Bermuda grass from our family garden or community garden, is going to have a long-term impact on the success of this garden next year. So it's just a huge help. I'm so glad that y'all are here.
Volunteers are our bread and butter, if you will. So for cleanups, obviously we can't do it by ourselves. We also really, through volunteers, that's a good way to educate the community on, today we had problems with vandalism, so it's having volunteers come out and help remedy the effects of vandalism. It just helps kind of educate the community on the serious ramifications of those actions, and usually we have volunteers picking up trash, so that really helps them understand what a big problem trash is in Knoxville. It's a huge problem.
We've only been working for maybe an hour or so, and they've already got like half of the weeds pulled that we needed to pull. We've got a truck full of weeds in a different area of the garden. We've got some big tractor tires that are already out of a different garden area, and a lot of shattered glass that is, I mean, there is still glass to pick up, but the glass that's been picked up is out of the way for our young visitors and our community garden visitors and that sort of thing. So, I mean, it's early to say, but I think that my expectations have already been met, and so this group is going to do so much. They're going to make a big difference.